Hey everyone, it's Christine with Momspiration 412, founder of EduPlay. I hope you guys are doing great. How are you? Hi everyone, welcome to Motherhood Challenging Yet Rewarding. So it is our weekly show where I share motherhood related topics. I also share fun things to do with the kiddos. Last week we talked all about fall. One week we talked about sleep. This week we're going to talk about apples. So it is the perfect week to talk about apples because Johnny Appleseed Day was on September 26th. So we learned about Johnny Appleseed today in school with the kiddos. So I do school with the kiddos. And also our EduPlay Activity Kits, it's all about apples this week. So we have so many fun things, and I have so many ideas and so many things you guys can do with your kiddos right in your own home or even, close to you. So something fun to do with the kiddos with apples. Tons of ideas. Okay, guys? So I am going to tell you first, you guys can go apple picking. So find a local orchard and let me know if you guys have ever gone apple picking. So if you guys are here, give me some love, show me a heart, give me some thumbs up, let me know that you guys are here, and let me know if you guys have ever gone apple picking. So we used to have an orchard by our house. I used to love getting apples from there. Back in Pittsburgh, there is Sorgel's, which has apple picking and pumpkins. So tons and tons of places to go for apple picking. Some of the things that we can do. So apples, I even have one here. So my favorite that I love, I used to love Honeycrisp, okay? And I know a lot of people still love Honeycrisp. Those are like, everyone loves Honeycrisp, right? Nice and crisp and, refreshing. This is called an Ambrosia Gold, and I get them at Sam's Club, and they're my favorite now. So what I did is I just washed this one, but I'm gonna show you some things that you can do with this apple. So some activities you can do for your kiddos. So I have a plate here, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to cut it. There's a couple of different ways we could do this. I should have brought 2 apples, but I'm gonna cut it in half this way. So I cut it this way, okay? And if you've ever showed your kiddos the little star there, so that's something I'm going to do with them this week and show them the little star. I'm also going to show them and talk about the things of the inside and how an apple grows. So talk about the seeds, talk about the core, talk about the flesh of the apple, the skin, the stem. How does it grow on the tree, right? Where does it grow from? So these are some fun things you can do. And with this, you can make these into paintings now, okay? So what you would do is you would put paint on the plate here, and you would dip the apple in the paint, okay? And then the kiddos are going to paint on a piece of paper. So something that's pretty simple. It can be a little messy if you aren't watching them, but it can be something that's pretty easy to clean up as well. So, and then they'll love to see that little star, if you can see it, from the center of your apple. So a fun little activity you can do. And something you could do also is you can make like a little holder for them. So what you do is you cut it 2 little slits here, okay? And then we're going to cut it on the side here. I'm going to try and do it very carefully so you guys can see. See how I'm making a little... So then that way, it's like a little apple stamped for them, and they can hold right onto it. So you see how that is, guys? So then that way their little fingers can hold onto it. They could stamp it in the paint and then stamp it on some paper. So lots of fun things for that. And like I said, you could talk about the inside of the apple. You could talk about how it grows on the tree. All of the fun things that you guys can do with apples. Here's another thing you could do with an apple painting, which you have to cut it long ways. You could make pumpkin. I don't know if it's gonna work this time. Okay, I just cut it this way then. But if you have the whole piece of it, you can make pumpkin paintings with it. So now dip it in orange paper or orange paint, and now you have a pumpkin paint. Okay, it would have to be the whole half of the apple though. Do you see what I mean? It would be like a pumpkin. And I'll show you guys this again whenever we do pumpkin week. But if you're on, hi everyone, if you are on, let me know if you guys have ever gone apple picking, and let me know if you have a favorite apple that you guys enjoy as a family, or any other apple activities that you guys enjoy. So that's some things you can do with the actual apple itself. Other things you can do, actually, you can make apple pie. So you could talk to your kiddos and teach them about how to cut an apple and, you know, safety in the kitchen. And you could talk to them about baking, how all the ingredients have to be measured out. And then you're going to get an apple pie that tastes yummy, right? If you don't measure it out, it's not going to taste as good. After you make that apple pie, guess what you can practice? Some math. You know I'm all about our education. But look at this little poster I have here. So I have all kind of like educational things here. But think about this. Once you have an apple pie made, you can cut it in half. And I'm going to show you my paper. So this is something that we did today. This is with our EduPlay Activity Kits. Let me find our papers here. Because we are having so much fun. Oh, guys, here's the apple painting. So this is what you're, and this one, you can't see the star very well, but, so that's something that the apple painting will do. I may have left. Let me see what I did with it. We have one right here. Oh, they're right here. Here we go. So you could talk about whole, half, and fourths. You could talk about eighths, you could talk about sixteenths, you can talk about dividing. There's some math there for you with your apple pie after you are in the kitchen with the kiddos, and then you can do some math. Fun and simple, okay? Other things you can do, and I shared with you guys today a little YouTube video of Alex doing patterns. So you can definitely do patterns with either actual apples. Maybe you go to the store and you buy red, yellow, and green apples of all different colors, or you go to the orchard. Or you can get red, yellow, and green of anything. It could be pom-poms, which is what we used. It could be Fruit Loops. It could be, you know, beads. It could be anything. Cars. I mean, it literally could be anything. And you could start practicing patterns with them. Another thing you could do is you could, I'll share a nice little apple tree with you guys. Okay, I'll share some freebies for you because these make me so excited. But what you could do is you can get an apple tree, and then you could get some pom-poms, and you could sort them. Your kiddos could sort them by color. You can put them all on the apple tree. All right, mine aren't going to stick because it's not Velcro. But here are my apples. I'm just going to lay them all on the tree, and then they would sort them into piles. So that's something else you could do. Another thing you could do is you could do missing numbers on apples. So literally there's so many activities you could do with apples, okay? Here's one more thing. So if you can't go apple picking, you can bring apple picking home, okay? It doesn't have to be as fancy as this, but I'm gonna show you one of my creations that I made last year when we did our apple week because we have so much fun when we do it. So it needs a little love because it traveled all the way from Pittsburgh. But this is our apple tree. You can see one of my cups fell. This was our tree that we made, okay? And you could just put cups, literally just glue a cup to a cardboard box, okay? It doesn't have to be a fancy tree, okay? But this is really just tissue paper and crepe paper, like the streamers, okay? And plastic cups. Simple, okay? So what you would do with this is I'm going to put our cup down, but I also then have some ball pit balls, okay? They could be ball pit balls, they could be playground balls, they could be whatever you guys have, okay? And what we're going to do is again, red, yellow, and green. We're going to sort them. We're going to put them in our tree. I'm going to show you. And then you can have your kiddos pick them off of the tree. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a tree. It could just be cardboard and a piece of paper. So there is your there are your apples, and there are your kiddos. They may be able to reach in there. They may be able to use tweezers, or you may have to put 2 of them in there, so then that way they can reach the one hanging out the best, okay? So you could do activity like that. You could also do a sorting with different color buckets. So I actually have bins. You could do buckets, but I have red, yellow, and green. And again, this could be for your pom-poms. This could be for your balls. It could be for, you know, Cheerios, or not Cheerios, but Fruit Loops. Maybe you guys have red, yellow, and green bowls in the kitchen. But then what you would do is they would take it from their bucket, like this is their bucket of apples, and they would sort them into the correct color, okay? So, fun activities to do with your kiddos, just some fun apple activities. And guys, that is just the tip of the iceberg, okay? Stay tuned this week for more activities that I'm going to be sharing. I'll be sharing more on 100.7 Star. You guys can listen to that on the radio.com app. I will also be sharing a bunch in the EduPlay VIP group. So if you need more information about the VIP group, which is basically a toddler preschool virtual curriculum where you guys get activities for your kiddos every day of the month delivered to your door. So lots of fun things we have going on for our EduPlay Activity Kits. Couldn't be more excited about them. I'll show you right here. I have one right here as we are getting ready for our October box. But guys, I mean, it is always jam-packed with so much fun in our EduPlay Activity Kits. So you guys get everything printed. There's lessons, there's videos by me, stories, all kind of fun things. And then at the end of the week, we do a live class together. So then that way I get to see you and your kiddos, and we get to talk and make a craft together. So it's always so much fun. So these are just a few of the activities I'm going to share. I'm also going to share with you. Now, number one, we talked about making an apple pie. You can totally do that, okay? It may take a little bit longer in the kitchen, but there's something else I'm going to make with you this Thursday, and all you need are a few ingredients, okay? So this is going to be an apple dip, okay? And it's one of my favorite fall dips, and I'm going to make it with you. So you're going to need cream cheese, you're going to need brown sugar, you're going to need caramel, and apples. 4 ingredients. 4 ingredients. It's not going to take us long to make, but I will go live with you on Thursday at some point, and we're going to make our apple dip. I may even share with you the fun apple drink that I have that's for adults, but you could make it not for adults. I mean, or for the kids if you really wanted to. But all kind of fun things, because I am more of a apple girl, I think, and I always find so many fun recipes and so many fun activities to do for Apple Week. So if you guys have any questions, if you need more activities, stay tuned maybe for some freebies this week, and make sure you join us every day as I share a quick little tip or recipe all related to Apple activities this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful Monday. I guess it's the evening, a wonderful week, and I can't wait to chat with you guys soon. Make sure you tune in on Thursday for our fun fall apple dip. All right, guys, have a great day. Remember, share this video, invite moms to this group, let them know all the fun things that we have. We have so many more fun things and great things installed for you. We are going to be sharing more dinner recipes. We're going to be sharing snacks. We're going to be sharing, you know, just motherhood in general, and just really be here for each other. So invite those mama friends all over the world into this group. And guess what? If you are somewhere in the U.S. and would like to start a Momspiration, whatever your area code is, reach out to me. Let's make it happen. We're going to get some groups going around the U.S. and make this happen for moms in your community, because no one ever should feel like they are alone going through this journey, and no one should ever feel like they are in an area and they don't have any mom friends, or, you know, they don't have anyone their kids can play with. We have so many things that we can help with, okay? So Know that I'm always sending you guys so much love, hugs, happiness, and health. And don't forget to share our video with friends and invite them to our awesome Momspiration 412 Worldwide Facebook group. All right, all. I'll talk to you guys soon. Remember, guys, see each moment as a chance to learn, create, and have fun. Bye, guys.